All right. So the question which I asked myself a very long time ago is, what would you do if you no longer needed to work for a living? If you have all of the expenses paid today, what would you do for a living? And if it's what you're doing right now, then you've completely life. You're in a very good job. Now, my story started way back when in the UK, and on boards I'd compare it. So that obviously means you have to go to university, you have to get a degree, and you have to get a job. So I did all of that. I went, I got a job, I got a degree, I put my hat on, I smiled, my mom was happy, she was smiling ear to ear. And I had financial targets, which was all monetary. I need to earn a certain amount before a certain age. And when I got to the age of 28, I remember this clearly. My car broke down and I had no money to pay for it. And I had to use credit cards, start swiping. And at that stage, it clicked that something was not quite working with the system that I was in. So I started to study, and I started to study wealthy people. I thought, well, what do wealthy people do? And I read all the books, Think and Grow Rich Dad Poor. I read all the books on wealth. And the one thing that they all had in common was investing, stocks and shares. And I said, well, I'll do it. So that got me on a journey to trading the financial markets. And I had zero idea what I was doing. I just got a brokerage account, I put £50 in it, and I took a trade. And it turned to 400. I couldn't believe it. I took it out, I spent it to make sure it was real money, which it was. And then I thought I'd crack the code. I was like, I've got it. I'm the guy. So then I actually spent all the money. I asked my sister. I said, hey, I know how to do this. I'm the boss. Can you give me some money and I will flick it for you? She did that. I placed the trade and it disappeared very, very fast. I lost everything. It wasn't a lot of money, but I knew I had made it before. So because I had that in my mind, I knew this was the path I was going to take. So from that moment onwards, I spent day and night studying, learn how to trade the markets, all asset classes, stocks, bonds, derivatives, you name it, I do it. If there's a chart to it, I'm trading it. And many years down the line, many lessons, many losses, many heartbreaks down the line, I finally got good. I used to work 3 jobs to fund it, because I used to work security at night. I used to work the doors in London, clubs, Coliseum, lots of clubs. I used to work weekends. I used to have a day job. I used to work for one of the big 4 accountants. Whilst I did all that, I studied every single day. And I got good. I got okay at it, to the point where I was now able to earn almost as much as my day job by spending about 10, 15 minutes trading a day. So that was a very difficult process to get there, to get to where we are. However, where that's taken me now is the point where I am able to make a living, trade with just a small amount of my time. I say all that to say this. The journey was very difficult, but there was an easier way to do it. And it's a way that anyone can and potentially should be doing, which is investing. It's a longer term game, it's slower, but it's assured. And if you do not have a strategy right now and to make $1 million, this is not a bad one. So there are a couple of things you need to remember. Number 1, the 4% rule. What this rule is if you withdraw 4% of a number, you can live forever without running out of cash. How do you get that? You need to generate your numbers first. So for example, you will go and say, I need $1,000 a month in Bali. It can be $100 a month to live. What do I need to be able to generate that 4% a year? So if we use $100,000, 4% will be $4,000. So you can have $4,000 a year to live on and never run out. But how do you achieve that? The only vehicle that I would say you should be considering is a low-cost index fund. If you invest in a Lotus Index fund monthly, every month, over the next 20 years, 25 years, you will hit that number. And when you hit that number, you can live forever without doing anything or doing your passion. I say all that to say this. What would you do if you had to work prayer? Thank you.